Part 21. The Country Life of a Rich Dad. Author, Wo Shihamigwa. Chapter 201. I'm still in the field. Li Chen smiled. Okay, then you go ahead. Anyway, we just arrived at the entrance of the village and saw that the whole road was flattened. Zhao Hualiang's voice sounded. Are you cleaning the foundation now? Yes, Li Chen said, it's okay for you to come in. The road is still being widened. Some places are narrow and need to dig the mountain. Be careful when you come in. Okay. After hanging up the phone with Zhao Hualiang, Li Chen put the phone in his pocket. Who? Li Chuanlong looked over with an inquiring look. Zhao Hualiang. Li Chen said, he should be here to talk business with me again. Li Chuanlong naturally knew this person, and said, then you go back and entertain him later. No need. Let's finish watering this side first. Anyway, they just arrived at that section of the road. Li Chen shook his head. Even if they came in smoothly, it would take some time. And this time is enough for them to water this place almost. Li Biwu is already dying, sitting aside, panting. Compared to eating, drinking and having fun, working is the most tiring. Xiao, are you tired? Li Chen turned his head to look. Li Biwu immediately stood up and shook her little head and said, not tired, not tired. Rest when you are tired, understand? Okay, Li Biwu nodded heavily. Seeing that Sanguo was also sweating, but still watering, she stood up again. Picking up her small bucket again, she began to water seriously. Sanguo. What? Do you miss your mom? Li Biwu tilted her head, her big eyes full of curiosity. Li Nanfei paused slightly and looked at Li Biwu in surprise. To be honest, he still missed his mother. However, for the freedom of his mother in the future, he must work harder to make money. Do you miss it? No. Li Nanfei, oh. Hee, I'm kidding you. Li Biwu looked at Sanguo's shocked face and laughed. As he spoke, his eyes turned red. 3 pots. Li Nanfei looked at Li Biwu and immediately began to shed tears, and immediately dropped his water scoop with heartache. He gently hugged his silly sister, rubbed her little head and said, Xiao, don't cry, brother will take you back soon, okay? Woo woo. Li Biwu cried even louder. She hugged Li Nanfei tightly. After all, she was still a child, and when her emotions came, she couldn't stop them. Li Nanfei's heart softened. Although he always despised his silly sister, she was also his favorite sister. What's wrong? Li Chen and Li Chuanlong, who were working, saw this and walked over quickly. It's okay, Li Nanfei patted Li Biwu's back and said, I just miss home. Li Chuanlong and Li Chen were trembling when they heard this. Li Chuanlong was actually okay, and he had experienced more things than Li Chen. He could also understand the feeling of a child missing home and his mother. Relatively speaking, Li Chen couldn't empathize. After all, this was his first time being a father, and many things and thoughts in his subconscious mind had not actually changed. Li Chuanlong knew that these 2 little kids were the children of the Li family. But Li Chen didn't know. So, at this moment, Li Chen was even more flustered and worried. These days, Xiao Wu was here, and the family was full of joy. But now Xiao Wu's emotions were leaking, and Li Chen felt guilty. He wanted to keep this little cutie, but this little cutie was someone else's after all. He would send him away after all. All kinds of emotions surged up, making Li Chen a little overwhelmed. His Xiao Wu, Li Nanfei, who had just been gentle for 2 seconds, was instantly furious. What's wrong? Li Biwu looked at Li Nanfei innocently with her big watery eyes. Why did you smear your snot on my clothes? Oh, Daddy, Li Biwu turned around and ran to Li Chen, with snot on her nose. Sanguo bullied me. Li Chen, omega. Okay, Li Chen's mood calmed down again. Li Nanfei was furious and wanted to throw away the clothes on the spot. I was so embarrassed that I comforted her. Xiao Wu, do you want to go home? Li Chen squatted in front of her and asked seriously. Li Biwu rolled her eyes, and then hugged Li Chen's head with her chubby little hands. Yeah. Then I'll take you home. No, Li Biwu acted coquettishly and hugged tighter. Why not? Because Xiao Wu doesn't want to leave daddy. Li Chen's heart trembled again. Of course, it would be better if Li Biwu didn't smear her snot on his face at this time. You can also come and see daddy after you go back. I don't want to, Li Biwu snorted. If I leave, daddy won't have any children. Li Chen's body trembled again, and he hugged the little girl tightly. At this moment, Li Chen felt that he was not worthy of being a father. He didn't think as well as a child. It was obvious that the little girl missed home very much, but because she was afraid of being lonely, she was stubborn and didn't want to leave. In fact, although Li Chen had decided to send the two little guys back a long time ago, he kept delaying it in his subconscious. He just didn't want to send the two little guys away. But, Xiao Wu's words just now touched him. Li Chen took a deep breath, knowing that he would have to face it sooner or later. What is there to be afraid of? At worst, he would often go to look after the two little guys in the future. Li Chen has decided to send the two little guys back immediately after things are arranged here. Puff. Li Chen. Dad, Xiao Wu is wrong. Where is wrong? Snot. Dad is going to spank you. Grandpa, help, Dad is bullying the kids. Li Biwu ran away. Li Chen looked at the snot on his body, and his veins bulged. Li Nanfei on the side shook his head. Sure enough, the youngest is always so lawless. Seeing Li Chen take off his clothes, Li Nanfei also took them off decisively. This stupid sister gave you a bunch of snot when she was being sentimental. She really deserves a beating. Li Chuanlong laughed loudly, picked up Li Biwu and spun around, making the little girl very happy. When the field was irrigated, Li Chen took Li Nanfei and Li Chuanlong took Li Biwu home. As for the water pipes, it would be the same to clean them up later, anyway, no one would steal them. After returning home, Li Chen threw his clothes that were soiled by Li Biwu to Li Nanfei. Go wash the clothes. Oh. Li Nanfei ran into the house with the clothes of both people and threw them into the washing machine. Standing on a small stool, he pressed the start button, ran into the house, found a piece of clothes for himself, and found another one for Li Chen. Dad, why don't you try this on? The Country Life of a Rich Dad. Author, Wo Shihami Gua. Chapter 202. Li Chen turned his head with a smile on his face, thinking that his son was more sensible than his daughter after all. However, when he turned his head to look over, his face darkened instantly. Li Nanfei, if you feel itchy, I can help you loosen it. He. Li Nanfei immediately put away a piece of women's clothing, and quickly took out another piece of Li Chen's clothing and said, Here. As for this piece of women's clothing, it was naturally Shen Yanking's. Xiao Wu was very sleepy, and she had to sleep again, so Li Chen and Li Nanfei didn't have any extra clothes. Naturally, they could only borrow Shen Yanking's clothes to cover Xiao Wu. After Li Chen put on his clothes, he began to clean up simply. At this time, a car slowly entered the side of the father and son of the Li family. However, there were a lot of cars. Li Chen was confused. He could understand that Zhao Hualiang came to find him. But why did so many cars come this time? Zhao Hualiang sat in the co-pilot seat, and Zhao Yingzi sat in the back. When the car stopped, Zhao Yingzi was the first to jump down. She was holding two dolls in her hands, one for men and one for women. Miss Zhao. Li Chen nodded with a smile. Zhao Yingzi just nodded, not enthusiastic at all. Xiao Wu. As soon as she passed by Li Chen, a smile immediately appeared on Zhao Yingzi's face. Li Chen. So, this is disgusting with me, right? Li Chen shook his head and watched Zhao Yingzi bribe the two little guys with dolls. He was too lazy to pay attention. Zhao Hualiang got out of the car. Not only Zhao Hualiang, but more than 20 people got out of the 5 or 6 cars behind. In other words, 4 people are standard in each car. Young and old, almost all of them. However, after getting off, these people couldn't help but look at this place with curiosity and surprise. They really couldn't believe that the young master of the Li family, who was once a playboy, could survive well in such a remote place. And Li Chen was holding a broom in his hand and sweeping the floor. If any other rural person did this, they would not feel strange. But this person happened to be Li Chen, the son of Li Hoqiang. It was a big shock to them. Zhao Hualiang seemed to see Li Chen's doubts and said to Li Chen, "I came here today mainly to bring them to discuss business with you." Zhao Hualiang's first sentence still made Li Chen a little dazed. Bring people to discuss business? According to the current hot momentum, shouldn't he, Zhao Hualiang, enjoy it alone? However, Li Chen did not ask too much. This old man's son is also very famous in the medical field. Of course, you don't have to be polite to him, after all, you are the only heir of my uncle. Zhao Hualiang pointed at old man Sun's Hongyun and said. Sun's Hongyun glared at Zhao Hualiang, "You young man, how can you talk?" However, it was this simple sentence that immediately made everyone present re-examine Li Chen. If Li Chen was just Li Hoqiang's son, then everyone could still accept it. Politeness is politeness, business is business. They would neither overestimate nor underestimate Li Chen. But Zhao Hualiang's seemingly boastful introduction immediately attracted everyone's attention. Although everyone was curious and shocked that he could cultivate top-quality Chinese herbal medicine, they felt that it was natural. After all, he was Li Hoqiang's son. But if he was the heir of Zhao Dezu, then everyone would not be able to ignore him. Everyone knew what kind of person Zhao Dezu was. This old man had a very high vision. Even his grandchildren of the same generation of medical kings wanted to become his apprentices but were rejected. Before leaving, he cursed him for being mediocre, which showed how high Zhao Dezu's vision was. For so many years, Zhao Dezu had never accepted a disciple, and there was only one registered disciple outside. Even so, that registered disciple became a leader in the industry. They really couldn't imagine how talented Li Chen was that Zhao Dezu would want to cherish talent and accept him as a disciple. "Hello, Mr. Sun." Li Chen smiled and greeted them, and shook hands with them. Although he didn't know what Zhao Hualiang was trying to do. But from Zhao Hualiang's introduction and the reactions of these people, Li Chen also figured out something. As for the rest of the people, Li Chen also met them one by one under the leadership of Zhao Hualiang. Sun's Hongyun and others didn't have time to chat. Their purpose of coming here was very simple, that is, they hoped to cooperate with Li Chen. Of course, the prerequisite is to see the Chinese herbal medicine planted by Li Chen with their own eyes. Zhao Hualiang came to Li Chen and whispered, "Don't look at these people who look a little ugly, but the energy behind them is really not small. If you reach a cooperation with them, it will be of great benefit to you in the future." Li Chen raised his eyebrows slightly, he now understood. Zhao Hualiang gave up the profits he had obtained and let these people share a share, it should be for himself. But why? Li Chen was puzzled, was it because he was handsome? He himself did not believe this reason. Unless it was Zhao Dezu's fault. Li Chen had never been involved in this industry before, so he himself might not know. What does it mean to become Zhao Dezu's last disciple? Especially in the field of Chinese medicine, it is very similar to the inheritance of the master-disciple relationship in the past. A close disciple is equivalent to a son. It is not an exaggeration to say so. The master is not just a teacher, but also a monarch, who has greater authority than parents. As the saying goes, once a teacher, a father for life, this sentence is not just talk. Li Chen is not clear, but Zhao Hualiang is clear. Let's put it this way, when Zhao Dezu admitted that Li Chen was his only disciple, Li Chen was already considered a member of his old Zhao family. As long as Li Chen did not betray his master, then he, Li Chen, was half a son of Zhao Dezu. In other words, Li Chen and Zhao Hualiang are now relatives who are not much different from blood relatives. Zhao Hualiang cannot get rid of this relationship. Therefore, Zhao Hualiang is paving the way for Li Chen now, which is natural in his opinion. But Li Chen does not know the power of it, mainly because he did not think about it at all. Sun Honggyun smiled and said, "Brother Li Chen, how about you take us to see it?" The rest of the big guys couldn't help themselves. Zhao Hualiang is making a lot of money now. If everyone says they are not envious, it would be a lie. However, they didn't come here just to make money. The medicinal materials cultivated by Li Chen have too high medicinal value. If they take them back for research and make better medicines, they can change the fate of more patients. Making money is just a means. Researching a real medicine that benefits the country and the people is what they want to see most at the moment. Then please come this way. The adult medicinal materials have been sold. As for these, they are new products. I'm afraid they can't be sold to you. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. The Country Life of a Rich Dad. Author, Wo Shihami Gua. Chapter 203. This is. Sun Honggyun and others came to Li Chen's herbal garden in a calm mood. After seeing the many herbs planted by Li Chen, he immediately couldn't sit still. Is this Tianshan's snow lotus? Everyone exclaimed, as if they had seen a ghost. Can Tianshan's snow lotus be grown under these conditions? Everyone felt that their three views had been shattered. Excellent, excellent. Dendrobium officinale, this is a better existence than Dendrobium officinale in Huashan. Diamond sued. Is this really artificial ginseng? It's impossible, right? What a gentle and calm person, what a rich man who has seen the world. In front of Li Chen's medicine field, they all showed their true colors. Some people even stuck their buttocks out, lying on the soil, and carefully studied the Chinese herbal medicine grown by Li Chen. Wonderful, wonderful. This is the real Chinese herbal medicine. Is this Ganoderma lucidum? Oh my god, it grows like this. Zhao Hualiang was originally so shocked that his eyes nearly popped out. Grass. Big loss. If I had known earlier, I shouldn't have brought these guys here, it would have been rash. Zhao Hua's conscience was bleeding. He thought that Li Chen had no good products. Little did he know that after he took it away last time, Li Chen had more top-notch goods this time. Zhao Hualiang covered his heart, feeling a dull pain. Based on his cooperative relationship with Li Chen, he felt that he could win even if his uncle Zhao Dezu was not considered. But now, the eyes of these people were glowing green, and he knew that he had no chance of winning. Worry. Uncle Zhao, what's wrong with you? Are you feeling uncomfortable? Li Chen noticed that Zhao Hualiang was covering his heart and asked in confusion. Nonsense, I'm really looking at the best Chinese herbal medicine being booked by this group of people. Can I feel comfortable? Zhao Hualiang waved his hands calmly and said, it's okay, it's okay. When Li Chen heard this, he had no doubt that he was there. Sun Honggyun and others' eyes were already shining with stars, and they said, Mr. Li, these medicinal materials have not been sold, have they? Not yet, Li Chen shook his head and said, it's still early for maturity. This is what everyone has been waiting for. After hearing what Li Chen said, everyone was overjoyed. Regardless of their previous cold and aloof persona, they all flocked over. Nephew Li Xian. Come on, let's discuss this Ganoderma lucidum. You old man, do you have any shame? Nephew Li Xian, please don't agree to him. Damn it, you don't have martial ethics, I'm an old man. I'm still a grandson. Li Chen looked blankly at the group of people fighting in front of him, completely confused. This. It's okay, Zhao Hualiang looked at the situation that was being torn apart decisively, and showed a comfortable smile. This is right. If you don't fight for it, wouldn't I, Zhao Hualiang, suffer a big loss? Everyone was fighting, and Zhao Hualiang watched it with great interest. If you don't fight, I can't bear to give these things to you. Everyone. Li Chen was confused. Why did he start a fight when everything was fine? Isn't it just a little Chinese herbal medicine? These are just some I planted temporarily, and the real big ones are still in the contracted land. That's what there is in abundance. The big wild boar Lao He brought him many rare medicinal herbs. They are all being planted now. I really don't know what these people are anxious about. It's no wonder that Sons Hongyun and others were so excited. They all thought that this was all Li Chen planted. In addition, there are more than 20 of them. If there is an acquisition, there will definitely be a fight. Zhao Hualiang has already made nearly 100 million from just one medicinal wine. If they use these to make medicine, the price will only be more expensive. This not only benefits the people, but also makes money for yourself. The same medicinal materials have completely different effects. Even a fool knows how to choose. My dear nephew, are you married? I have a daughter who is the star of the class. Forget about your daughter, she is just a beauty in the class. My dear nephew, let me tell you, my girl is a beauty. Oh, how dare you come out to show your shame even if you are a beauty. My niece is the school beauty. Li Chen looked at Zhao Hualiang with some melancholy, his eyes seeming to say, is this really a big shot in the industry? Why does this feel like a bunch of scoundrels? Zhao Hualiang couldn't help laughing and explained, you may not know yet, how many people want to buy your medicinal materials now. Do you think they are all? No, they just have a good relationship with me and can talk to me in this area. As for the rest, there are not even 1,000 but 800. Hiss. I was shocked by Li Chen's temperament. Are there so many people? My medicinal wine has benefited many people now, and there are more and more rich people. To them, money is just a string of numbers. Therefore, they all want to buy your Chinese herbal medicine. Remember, it is the raw material, the price I can give you 3 to 5 times the market price. Li Chen was dumbfounded. Although the Li family's financial capabilities were pretty good in the past, when looking at the entire province, even the country and the world, they were far behind. The rich are not afraid of spending money. As long as it is good for the body, they want it. Money. They don't care, it's just numbers. If it weren't for Zhao Hualiang's complex connections and the strength behind him, he would be quite tough. I'm afraid I've been threatened a long time ago. Li Chen thought that so many people were everything, but little did he know that these were just representatives selected by Zhao Hualiang. Li Chen led everyone back home and took out chairs from inside. Embarrassingly, there were not enough chairs this time. It's okay if we don't sit down. At this moment, these big guys are very easy to talk to. No chair to sit on? That doesn't matter, just stand. Have tea? No one was in the mood for tea. Good nephew. As soon as Sons Hongyun opened his mouth, Li Chen panicked, Mr. Sun, you should call me Li Chen. You are all older than Li Chen, so you're welcome. Having said this, Li Chen looked around for a week and said, I also know the purpose of your coming here, and I also understand your urgency. It's just that it still takes some time to cultivate these things. Even if you come now, you can't buy them. That's okay, we can make a reservation. Yes, let's make a reservation first, pay part of the deposit, and then pay the other half. Look, why don't we sign the contract now? Li Chen is numb. Are these people crazy? Want to order now? Don't look at me. Zhao Hualiang shrugged and said, this is your own thing, you can handle it as you please. Li Chen didn't know that Zhao Hualiang was roaring crazily in his heart at this moment. Don't agree, don't agree. Zhao Hua felt regretful in his conscience. There were so many top-notch products, why the hell did I bring so many people here? If I had known earlier I would have won it. The Country Life of a Rich Dad. Author, Wo Shihami Gua. Chapter 204. Li Chen was destined not to hear Zhao Hualiang's thoughts. But he could also understand Zhao Hualiang's intentions. Based on the principle of repaying a favor, Li Chen pondered for a moment, and under the nervous and expectant gaze of Sons Hongyun and other bigwigs, he said, you can make a reservation. Wow! More than 20 people were immediately in an uproar. It was mainly caused by excitement. However, the things to be reserved are limited to this batch of ordinary Chinese herbal medicines. I will not sell things like Tianshan snow lotus, Ganoderma lucidum, and Dendrobium officinale. Li Chen's words made many people's eyes dim. But soon, their eyes lit up again. What you just saw is just a small part of mine. There are more and better top quality ones that have just been planted. You can make reservations for those. Then I want to make a reservation. I want one too. Is there a limit on the quantity? I'm not short of money. When more than 20 people heard this, they immediately went crazy. Since there are more, they naturally have to grab them. Li Chen was annoyed by the noise. For the first time, he felt that it was also a distressing thing for someone to rush to send money. Don't worry, there are a lot of things. Li Chen paused here, and then said, however, I can't let everyone make a wasted trip. Let's do this. Everyone comes in batches and can only book a certain number. Otherwise, the ones in front are all booked, but the ones in the back are not. This is not fair to everyone. Those with weaker financial resources heard this and called Li Chen awesome. This is what they were afraid of, and now it's good. As long as you come, you will have a share. Then let's draft a contract. We all brought. Li Chen was also convinced. These people were too well prepared, right? There was no way, Li Chen could only start accepting reservations and then signing contracts. As for the price, it has not been determined yet, but it is definitely higher than when Zhao Hualiang acquired it. We can negotiate at that time. Now we only pay part of the deposit. It took almost half an hour just to sign the contract. Li Chen was really exhausted. Everyone who got a contract couldn't help but smile happily. Finally, the matter was settled. Everyone, now everything is done, are you satisfied? Zhao Hualiang asked with a smile. Satisfied, satisfied, very satisfied, Sons Hongyun and others nodded. Satisfied, then everyone, don't forget to say GG to my medicinal wine. Sons Hongyun and others complained, but still agreed. After collecting the contract, they drove back. They were not Zhao Hualiang, and they still had a lot of things to do. When these people left, Zhao Hualiang couldn't hold back the smile on his face. It's a big loss. Seeing Zhao Hualiang jumping on the spot, Zhao Yingzi, Li Biwu, and Li Nanfei all looked over. Is this grandpa doing something stupid again? Dancing with the gods, Li Nanfei said uncertainly. Zhao Yingzi almost laughed to the ground, nodded heavily and said, yes, it's a shaman dance. Zhao Hualiang. Eat before leaving, Li Chen wiped the sweat off his face. Doing business is more tiring than farming. It's also a dog's play. What? Do you still want to drive me away? Zhao Hualiang lay down on the recliner and said, hurry up and make me some delicious food to reward me. Li Chen was not angry either. He had already understood Zhao Hualiang's intention. He and Zhao Hualiang were just partners, and he was not worthy of Zhao Hualiang's efforts. All he could think of was Zhao Dezu, his cheap master. Although Li Chen realized it later, he still figured out something. "Do you want to eat lobster?" Zhao Hualiang sat up immediately. "You can have it." "What about eels?" "Great tonic." "What about butter crabs?" Zhao Hualiang was no longer in the mood to sleep. What on earth did this guy do? How come there are even butter crabs? But he didn't ask. Who doesn't have a little secret? The lobster was naturally the latest lobster cultivated by Li Chen. It was very big and long. Even the shell was bright blood red. "Come, brush a lobster." Li Chen brought out a large iron basin, then brought hot water and threw a brush over. "I'm a guest, you actually asked me to brush a lobster." Zhao Hualiang's eyes widened. "Then do you want to eat it?" "Zhao Hualiang." Zhao Yingzi took Li Biwu and Li Nanfei and sat aside to start brushing the lobster. "Grandpa," Li Biwu shouted obediently. "Call me brother." Li Biwu rolled his eyes and laughed so hard that Zhao Yingzi fell to the ground. "Ha ha ha." Zhao Hualiang had a dark face. Li Chen was not a good-for-nothing, and her daughter was also very bad. Li Biwu dragged her small stool and moved away from Zhao Hualiang. This weird grandpa was not cute at all, and Xiao didn't want to get close to him. "Little guy, let's go for a ride." Zhao Hualiang saw the two little guys and felt a little love in his heart. The main reason is that these two dolls are so cute that people can't help but want to tease them. Li Nanfei ignored him and continued to brush lobsters. "Little guy." Zhao Hualiang continued, "It's cool to go for a ride. I went for a ride when I was 3 years old. It was cold and painful, but it wasn't cool," Li Nanfei retorted seriously. "Ah ha ha ha." Zhao Yingzi fell down again. Zhao Hualiang angrily began to brush the lobsters. "Li Chen's children are not cute at all. Very uncouth." Li Nanfei and Li Biwu looked at each other and shook their heads at the same time. "Why does Dad know such a stupid grandpa?" On the dinner table, the smell of lobsters wafted, and with the eel stewed separately, the taste was very tempting. After a full table of dishes came up, Li Chen wiped his hands and said, "Get ready to eat." "Xiao, go eat with your sister." "Okay." Li Biwu held Zhao Yingzi's little hand and tilted her head and said, "Can you help me peel the lobsters later?" "Okay." Zhao Yingzi liked Li Biwu very much and didn't know that she had been used by Li Biwu. Li Biwu still remembers that Dad wanted to control her appetite. "I don't pick it up myself, I let Sister Yingzi help me feed it." Li Biwu thought beautifully. Just when Li Biwu was sitting next to Zhao Yingzi happily, she suddenly felt two strong arms passing through her armpits. Then Li Biwu felt that she was in the air, and the next second, she was sitting next to her great-grandfather Li Chuanlong. "I'm sorry, Miss Zhao, the child is ignorant and likes to make trouble. If she sits next to you, you won't be able to eat." Li Chen smiled apologetically. Li Biwu looked desperate. Zhao Yingzi looked at Li Biwu's big watery eyes and felt very sorry. She also felt that Li Chen was exaggerating. How could such a cute child be left without food? Children are very cute and will be full after a few bites. "It's okay, I like Xiao, I promised to accompany her." Zhao Yingzi smiled and said, "Let her sit here with me." "Are you sure?" The Country Life of a Rich Dad. Author, Wo Shihami. Chapter 205. Zhao Yingzi immediately noticed that Li Chuanlong, Li Chen, and Li Nanfei were all looking at her with strange expressions, as if they were mourning for her. She didn't believe it and always thought this family was weird. Look at Li Biwu again, his big round eyes are dazzling. The chubby little face is so cute no matter how you look at it. Could she still eat it from beginning to end? For such a little brat, eating a little is considered good. "Xiao Wu, come here." Zhao Yingzi didn't believe Li Chen's words at all, and instead waved to Li Biwu. She felt that Li Chen said this deliberately. Hearing Zhao Yingzi's call, Li Biwu immediately slid off his chair and ran towards Zhao Yingzi. As for Zhao Hualiang, he didn't pay much attention. "Come on, eat," Li Chuanlong said with a smile. Zhao Hualiang was already hungry. After picking up a piece of eel meat and eating it, he made a sound of satisfaction. The meat is delicate and a little chewy, but it's not difficult to chew. This meat is delicious. Eel meat was a great supplement for ancient princes and nobles. Most people can't eat it and can't afford it. The point is, this thing has been selling for money since ancient times. Poor people don't know how to eat it, so they can only sell it to make money. It once became a luxury product. What's more, this eel is so delicious that you simply don't need too much. Its meat, blood, head, and skin all have certain medicinal value. Zhao Hualiang feels that he has been a little weak recently, so he needs to make up for it. Zhao Yingzi, who was sitting aside, found Li Biwu looking at him longingly after taking 2 bites. Especially after seeing Li Nanfei peeling off a lobster alone and putting a very large piece of lobster tail meat into his mouth, Li Biwu couldn't help but swallow his saliva. Brightly colored lobster with fat and soup on it. When the shell is peeled off, the shrimp tail soaked in soup is exposed, accompanied by a faint fragrance, which is very stimulating to the 5 senses. Zhao Yingzi thought about her promise to peel lobsters for Li Biwu, so she could only put down her chopsticks. She decided to feed Li Biwu first, and then eat it herself. Peeling lobster is actually a hard job. Adults can eat everything, but children can't. Zhao Yingzi can peel lobsters at an acceptable speed. When the white and tender lobster tail meat was peeled off, Li Biwu stared at it without blinking. "Thank you, sister." Li Biwu was the first to shout. Li Chen glanced at Li Biwu, then at the cheerful Zhao Yingzi, and sighed. "This girl is not as thoughtful as Xiao Wu." Ah! Li Biwu took a bite, and the soup dripped down the corners of his mouth. As a result, Li Biwu's tongue licked back the soup that had not yet flowed down. "Is it tasty?" Good times," Li Biwu nodded happily. Zhao Yingzi was very happy and continued to strip Li Biwu. "Thank you, sister." "Sister, you are so kind." "Sister, you are so beautiful." Every time Li Biwu waited for Zhao Yingzi to feed him, he would give him a compliment. There are more and more lobster shells piled up on the table. Zhao Hualiang, Li Chen, Li Chuanlong, and Li Nanfei were so excited that they even clinked their wine glasses. This taste is simply amazing. The lobsters on the table are disappearing at a speed visible to the naked eye. Zhao Yingzi is a little soft now. There are more lobster shells piled up in front of her than any of Li Chen and the others. And her eyes looked at Li Biwu's belly for an unknown number of times. Li Nanfei at the table saw the scene and shook his head. "This sister is so stupid. You just want to feed Xiao Wu with just some food? Too naive." Li Chuanlong and Li Chen's grandfather and grandson didn't say anything when they saw this. "Anyway, I have already advised you before, but you yourself didn't listen." Zhao Yingzi's hands were tired. Even if Xiao Wu was still praising her, she couldn't laugh anymore. If she couldn't react, she would really be a fool. But the key point is, does such a young child really have such a terrible IQ? Zhao Yingzi wanted to cry. Until now, she had not eaten a bite. Li Biwu stared at her with bright eyes, making it clear that he was not full yet. "Elder sister." As soon as Li Biwu opened his mouth, Zhao Yingzi wanted to die. "Is this little girl a big eater? Why did I eat so much lobster without any reaction at all? I am starving." Zhao Yingzi wanted to cry. The lobster smelled delicious. Every time she wanted to eat it by herself, Li Biwu looked at her with his big innocent eyes, which made Zhao Yingzi unable to put it into her mouth. Zhao Yingzi was so tired that she picked up the lobster again and started to peel it for Li Biwu. "You have to walk the road you choose even on your knees." Belch. Li Nanfei let out a long burp, and said that his father's cooking skills were really impeccable. Mom seems to like eating crayfish. I wonder if I will be able to eat them by then? Li Nanfei didn't feel too happy eating this lobster meal. Peeling it yourself and eating the shrimp tail meat while sucking it is a satisfaction that cannot be compared to having someone else peel it and eat it for you. Ah, it's really comfortable. Zhao Hualiang was full anyway, even though he only ate half a bowl of rice. But the lobster shells were second only to Li Biwu. The key was that Zhao Hualiang also digested the eel meat in this pot. On the contrary, Li Chuanlong and Li Chen didn't eat much. When everyone put down their chopsticks, Li Biwu touched her belly and smiled sweetly at Zhao Yingzi. Sister, eat it yourself. Zhao Yingzi. Ahem, Li Chuanlong and Li Chen looked up at the roof. We definitely didn't want to laugh. Zhao Yingzi was as if she had been pardoned and reached out to the lobster basin. However, the lobster basin was empty. The eel meat was gone. The rest of the dishes were empty. There was only a bowl of white rice and a little lobster soup as a seasoning. Zhao Yingzi looked at Zhao Hualiang angrily. Why did you eat so much? Why didn't you leave some for me? I didn't eat a single bite of the eel meat. Zhao Hualiang felt guilty and didn't dare to look at Zhao Yingzi. It was all Li Chen's fault. He made it so delicious. Sister, you are so stupid. Zhao Yingzi suddenly wanted to go home. Children and the like were not cute at all. She swore that she would never play with cute children in the future. They are all bad guys. A bowl of white rice, what's the point of eating it? Li Chen stood up and walked to the kitchen. After a while, he came out with a small bowl of lobster and some remaining eel meat. Eat it? When Li Chen put the 2 bowls of dishes in front of her, Zhao Yingzi almost cried with emotion. After working for so long, her stomach was almost deflated. At this moment, Zhao Yingzi was deeply moved. Thank you. Just when Zhao Yingzi was about to start eating, Li Biwu ran over again without knowing when. Zhao Yingzi immediately protected the last remaining dish as if protecting food. Sister. I don't want to listen. Li Chen, brother Li, take your child away, I don't want to play with her anymore. Ha ha ha. You are listening to novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. The Country Life of a Rich Dad. Author, Wo Shihami Gua. Chapter 206. Only after experiencing the horror of being dominated by the foodie Xiao Wu, will you understand how delicious it is to eat a meal quietly. Zhao Yingzi now deeply understands this. She used to be indifferent to Li Chen. But now, every time she sees Li Chen, she is grateful and full of stars in her eyes. Li Chen was confused and had no idea what was wrong with this woman. It can only be said that fate plays tricks on people. In the afternoon, Zhao Hualiang returned to Zhao Dezu's house and did not go anywhere. Zhao Yingzi finally couldn't stand the soft and hard persuasion of Li Biwu and Li Nanfei, and started to wander around the village with them. After cleaning up the dishes in the house, Li Chen and his grandfather Li Chuanlong took tools and rushed to the fields. Li Chen would not ask what his grandfather did, and the same goes for Li Chuanlong. Ni Nanyi took away all the vegetables at home. Even though there were new vegetables planted at the back, Li Chuanlong still insisted on replanting the vegetable garden at the back. Li Chen couldn't stop him. It was good to let his grandfather find something to do. Li Chen came to the area designated for growing sorghum. Sorghum is a kind of crop that likes warmth and light, and has the characteristics of high temperature resistance. When planting sorghum, you still have to carefully select and dry the seeds. Even before sowing, you have to winnow or screen them. Those with smaller grains, shriveled seeds, and sick seeds are not good. Only large and full seeds are suitable for seeding. Only in this way can this kind of sorghum for seeding be the best. There are many people who grow sorghum in the village, and they are all veterans. Li Chen doesn't need to worry about this. Someone is busy in the sorghum field. Now is the time for fine sowing. Full, even and strong seedlings are the best choice for planting. Generally speaking, there are still rules to follow when sowing sorghum. Late maturing varieties are suitable for early planting, while early maturing varieties are suitable for late planting. Under normal conditions, sowing is generally done during the period from May to October. Li Chen also watched with great interest, and would take the initiative to ask questions when he encountered something he didn't understand. What fertile land should be dense, thin land should be sparse, and what are the beggar seedlings, seedling protection, etc., these are all unknown to him. But the villagers in the village all know. When Li Chen came to ask, they also told him generously. After sowing this kind of sorghum, it still needs to be fertilized. Even if there is Li Chen's vitality water as a base, it still needs to be mainly phosphate fertilizer. At the same time, compound fertilizer or organic fertilizer can also be used. But these are all selected according to the planting situation. And sorghum can have many uses after maturity. These are all food. As food, it should be larger, for example, cooking rice, or grinding into powder. In this way, noodles, fish noodles, rolls, pancakes, and steamed cakes can be made. Of course, in addition to practicality, it can make starch, sugar, wine, and alcohol. Li Chen planted a large area of sorghum here, and the main purpose is to make wine. Li Chen slowly inspected the village. Now there is a busy scene. It is not an exaggeration to say that it is in full swing. In addition to sorghum, wheat is also the main crop planted by Li Chen. The uses of wheat are very extensive, just like sorghum. And these will be sold to the Pan family in the future. After this batch of wheat and sorghum are mature, sow 1 or 2 generations, and select the best from the best. In the future, the Pan family can start their own experimental fields. At least at this stage, they can't count on it. Without vitality water, they can't play at all. A large area of potatoes has been planted. This kind of weather is hot, and the land is also drying up quickly. After sowing, in addition to regular watering, fertilizers must be applied. Artificial fertilizers are naturally the best choice. But the area of the village is too large, even if every household draws out the water from the manure pit, it is far from enough. However, Li Chen gave a lot of money, and everyone had no objection. The water in the manure pit still needs to be drawn out, but it is relatively troublesome. Everyone was very busy in the contracted land, and they didn't even have time to talk. The main reason is that everyone wants to make more money. Astragalus, Codonocise, Atractylodes, Cordyceps, snow lotus, artificial ginseng, etc., are planted quite well. Li Chen carefully checked and still needs to be careful. After all, this is all money. The last planned area is the Sea of Flowers. The planting and cultivation of flowers requires careful consideration. Li Chen has not taken further measures for a long time, mainly because he is afraid of encountering such things. The fertility of the land, the surrounding environment, etc., all need to be surveyed. In the end, the address of Li Chen's Sea of Flowers was determined. Li Chen naturally wants to plant flowers that are famous and known all over the world. Roses, tulips, lilies, plum blossoms, cherry blossoms, hyacinths, lotus flowers, chrysanthemums, lavender, peonies, orchids, red spider lilies, strelitzias, sunflowers, and so on. And Li Chen has already purchased seeds for these world-class flowers. Of course, it doesn't mean that they will bloom after a few years of planting. Some flowers will bloom after a few years of planting. Different flowers have different flowering periods. But now, with the existence of greenhouse technology, many things are fine even if they are out of season. As for Li Chen, there is even less to worry about, because he has Yuankai water. Just like roses, It can be said that this is the flower that represents love and is the most well known. The origin is China, belonging to the order Rosaceae. The petals are obovate, double or semi-double. The flowers are purple, red and white, and the fruiting period is relatively long, from August to September. In addition to being beautiful and able to express love as a gift, roses also have many uses. Its petals contain more than 300 chemical components. Like alcohol, aldehyde, fatty acid, phenol, oil, and fat-containing fragrance, these are extremely precious. Not to mention, eating rose products regularly, this thing can soften the liver and wake up the stomach, soothe the qi and activate the blood circulation, and beautify the skin. Flowers originally have no meaning, but as more people give them meaning, they naturally have meaning. What red roses represent passionate true love, yellow roses represent cherishing blessings and jealousy of broken love, and so on. Li Chen didn't think so much, and temporarily planted a sea of flowers. In fact, it was simply to pave the way for the future. Building an ecosystem is not an easy task. When the sea of flowers appears, I will raise some bees and get some honey myself. This is a happy life. Of course, if there is a demand in the later stage, the use of this flower is also very large. But at this stage, Li Chen is too lazy to think about it. After arranging everything at home, it is time to send Li Nanfei and Li Biwu back. Li Chen has made preparations in his heart. Even if Li Biwu really can't come back, he will not regret it. The Country Life of a Rich Dad. Author, Wo Shihami Gua. Chapter 207. When you are busy, time always flies by. When Li Chen arranged everything, it was already dark. When Li Chen came to Zhao Dezu's house, Zhao Hualiang was cleaning Zhao Dezu's house. This scene still touched Li Chen quite a bit. It was getting late anyway. Since they were all here to pick up Li Biwu and Li Nanfei to go home, Li Chen simply helped with the hygiene. In fact, Master Zhao Dezu has only been away for a few days, and the place is still relatively clean. After finishing his work, Zhao Hualiang was so tired that he gasped for air. Old. Picking up the teacup, Zhao Hualiang took a long sip. Li Chen cleaned up the last bit of garbage and said, "Are you cooking for yourself?" Zhao Yingzi, who was sitting aside, immediately looked at Zhao Hualiang. Zhao Hualiang waved his hand and said, "Don't worry, it's a trivial matter. Isn't it just a meal? Okay, let's go back first." Li Chen picked up Li Biwu, pulled Li Nanfei and turned around to leave. Zhao Hualiang. Why don't you give me some advice? Today's young people really don't respect the old and care for the young at all. Seeing Li Chen walking away with the baby in his arms, Zhao Yingzi looked at Zhao Hualiang with a hint of resentment in his eyes. "Why are you looking at me like that?" Zhao Hualiang felt his pride was a little hurt. "Don't you believe in my cooking skills either?" "Haha, I don't believe it." Zhao Yingzi shook his head coldly. "You'll believe it this time. Burn down the entire kitchen like last time." Zhao Hualiang suddenly felt a toothache. "Zhao Yingzi, I am your uncle and your boss. Can you please stop talking to me in this tone?" "Oh. What do you mean?" "Oh." Zhao Hualiang was very tired. In order to save his dignity, he decided to show off his skills tonight. From the moment Zhao Hualiang entered the kitchen, Zhao Yingzi had already walked out of the house. I moved a chair and carried a few buckets of water and sat outside. A few minutes later, thick smoke billowed from the house. Zhao Yingzi sighed and walked towards the house with the bucket. Ahem. There were bursts of coughing in the house, and the billowing smoke was very choking. The point is, the concentration of the smoke is so high that it's hard to see clearly now. Snapped. Zhao Yingzi didn't even look at it. According to the direction in his memory, a bucket of water was poured out. "Zhao Yingzi, what are you doing?" Inside, a dripping figure came out. Zhao Yingzi didn't look at him, but continued to pour water, and the thick smoke inside disappeared. Zhao Hualiang sat on the threshold with a helpless expression. It was summer and the weather was hot. This bucket of water actually cooled him down a lot. It's really an accident this time. Ah! Zhao Yingzi sneered, this time it was indeed just an accident, but the smoke did not burn down the house. Shall we order takeout? Zhao Hualiang sighed. Zhao Yingzi turned around and left. Where you go? Li Chen's family. You look down on me, right? Zhao Hualiang stood up, I'll order it myself. Zhao Yingzi turned around and left. This is a rural area and it's late at night. Would you like to order takeout? I don't know how my uncle, who is an idiot in life, managed such a big business. Zhao Yingzi was very worried about her future life. When Li Chen prepared dinner, Li Biwu immediately shouted, Daba, sister is here again. This word again hurt Zhao Yingzi's psychology. Li Chen was not surprised at all. After all, he had known the result for a long time. Even the meals prepared included Zhao Hualiang and Zhao Yingzi. Where's Uncle Zhao? Li Chen looked at Zhao Yingzi and found that he didn't see Zhao Hualiang. He said he was going to order takeout. What nonsense! There are none in town, so you still want to order takeout in the countryside? It's okay. We don't have to wait for him. He will come over in 3 to 5 minutes at most, Zhao Yingzi said. Li Chen raised his eyebrows and was not polite at the moment. Since Zhao Yingzi said so, it must be true. However, before 5 minutes had passed, only more than 3 or 4 minutes at most, Zhao Hualiang came over wearing flip-flops. Not bad, not bad, I like this smell. Zhao Hualiang sniffed his nose, looking familiar. Li Chen smiled and admired this kind of person. Everyone comes to the table and starts eating together. This time, no matter how Li Biwu called her sister and praised her, Zhao Yingzi remained indifferent. Cooking is the first priority. A flash of disappointment flashed in Li Biwu's eyes. The tool man who helped him cook seemed to be no longer able to use it. Li Biwu decided to immerse himself in hard work. In terms of cooking, Li Biwu dares to say he is second, but no one dares to say he is first. The speed of cooking is really fast. After drinking and eating, a few people sat outside and watched the stars. In addition to mosquitoes, there are also moths at night. This kind of moth likes to gather near lights. Even if the light bulb is very hot, they don't seem to be afraid of death. Occasionally there are dragonflies flying by, but not many. Zhao Hualiang asked while touching his big belly, the roads in the village have been built. The Chinese herbal medicine in your village may be more popular by then. Have you considered it? Li Chen looked at Zhao Hualiang suspiciously, not quite understanding what he meant. Your master is now in a state of leisure and freedom. The reason why he goes out to save people is just because of face. When he comes here to retire, more people will come to ask for help. You have inherited his legacy, and sooner or later you will have to take up this responsibility. And I have cooperated with many people here. If you want to restore your Li family's previous reputation and glory, this road cannot be cut off. Hearing this, Li Chen understood a little. I'll think about it first. Zhao Hualiang nodded, and did not force anything. Because he also knew that some things can't be rushed. However, if Li Chen wants to go further and have closer connections with all parties, then the Chinese herbal medicine route really cannot be cut off. The more dignitaries he makes friends with, the more voice he will have in society in the future. The following chats were basically some small talk. It was almost time. Zhao Hualiang and Zhao Yingzi went to Zhao Dezu's house to sleep. And Li Chen, on the other hand, sat quietly outside. He was also considering the things that Zhao Hualiang was considering. However, he did not have the ability to shake those big families at present. Revenge should be done within one's ability. How could Li Chen let those who destroyed his family live easily? However, before revenge, he had to accumulate enough wealth. He had to crush them in all directions without dead ends, making them live a life worse than death, otherwise it would be difficult to release the evil in his heart. Daddy. Li Biwu had already laid on his thighs, and his eyes began to fight. He was exhausted and wanted to sleep. Let's go to bed. Li Chen picked up Li Biwu, and Li Nanfei followed him in. Get ready, we'll go back tomorrow. Li Nanfei paused, and then a look of ecstasy flashed in his eyes. Tomorrow, are we going home? The Country Life of a Rich Dad. Author, Wo Shihami Gua. Chapter 208. When Li Nanfei heard the news, he was very excited. At least, at this moment. However, Li Nanfei did not tell Xiao Wu. Sometimes my sister is very smart, but sometimes she is very stupid. He didn't even know how to describe it. After Li Chen told him, he went to pack his clothes happily. Although these clothes were cheap ones bought by Li Chen, he liked them very much. Compared with those clothes that cost thousands of dollars, these clothes are obviously much more comfortable to wear. Looking at Li Nanfei's happy look, Li Chen shook his head. No matter how mature a child is, he is still just a child. After being away from home for so long, he still misses home. But he was very curious, who was the woman who could raise these two little guys? Li Chen carefully searched the memory in his mind, but did not find any useful clues. Thinking of women, Li Chen couldn't help but think of when he was still the eldest master of the Li family. Li Chen vaguely remembered that when he first arrived in Rongcheng, he met a very interesting little girl. The little girl was very pretty and very smart. Because she was pretty, she was bullied by a group of children of similar age, so Li Chen rushed up and beat up the group of children. So, he and the little girl became good friends. However, happiness is always short-lived. The little girl gave him a gift and said that she would invite him to watch movies and concerts in the future. Li Chen didn't understand it very well, but he accepted the things the little girl gave him. It was a hairpin. Li Chen didn't throw it away, and kept it as a treasure. Before leaving, the little girl said that she would become a queen of the screen in the future and become the brightest star in the film and television industry. Li Chen felt that the little girl was dreaming, and he didn't ridicule her. This was the only time Li Chen felt that a girl was good, and since then, the little girl left. He only remembered that her nickname was Shue'er, and he knew nothing else, even her appearance, which had long been blurred. Then, the little girl disappeared from his world forever. Li Chen also knew that some people were like this. After a brief encounter, they would eventually separate. Just like him and Shue'er, they just happened to meet each other when they were just beginning to fall in love, so he remembered this incident very clearly. Later, he was older and had been among the flowers. Everything was just a fleeting love affair. No one really entered his heart. And the girl named Shue'er never appeared again. Li Chen smiled. That's right. How could he take the promise made in his youth seriously? He was a little curious about the mother of the two little guys, Li Nanfei and Li Biwu. He also wanted to see what kind of woman this was. Patting his butt, Li Chen stood up and started to pack up. Woof woof. Daodu became more and more handsome as he grew up. But compared with normal dogs, he still looked a little small. The hair is very smooth, but the key is that the body is not fat at all, but very fit. Li Chen looked at Daodu and found that Daodu was looking at the back of the house. Seeing this, Li Chen's heart moved slightly. Lead the way. Woof woof. Daodu shouted and ran over immediately. Master, follow me. Sure enough, the guy lying on the ground behind the house, who looked like a black mountain, was the big wild boar Liahe. Her 4 cubs started eating vegetables again. Next to the big wild boar Liahe, there was a whole bag of things piled up. Liahe? Why are you here now? Li Chen asked. Liahe, who was lying on the ground, stood up immediately after seeing Li Chen. Isn't there no food to eat? Lao He was talking to Li Chen in a grunting voice. Li Chen was ashamed. Thinking of Lao He's family, he was too lazy to care. What did you bring today? Lao He nudged the bag beside him with his head, which was shriveled. Li Chen was speechless. Are you trying to trick me? Why did you bring so little this time? The big wild boar Lao He was anxious. What do you mean? Do you think I, Lao He, am dishonest? Let's see first. Okay, don't be anxious, Li Chen laughed, and Lao He was still anxious. When Li Chen picked up the shriveled sack, he almost jumped up. Wild ginseng, Li Chen exclaimed, staring at Lao He with wide eyes. The grumbling Lao He immediately showed a humane grin. Not bad. Is this ginseng good? I heard that you humans like this. Good, Li Chen couldn't help laughing. This wild ginseng is too big, isn't it? This kind of real ginseng is not at the same level as the ginseng grown artificially. Wild ginseng is a real second-level protected medicinal material, and it is the most well-known among the Chinese medicinal materials. The one that Lao He brought is simply too perfect. And it is too big. How old is this? The medicinal value of this is probably several times stronger than the ginseng that I have been watering with Vitality water. After all, there is an upper limit for artificial ginseng, but this ginseng is different. It can be said that it is absolutely top grade. This ginseng must be at least 100 years old, right? Li Chen exclaimed. Lao He finally brought a big treasure this time. What is this? Li Chen looked at another plant on the side. Lao He glanced at Li Chen, his eyes seemed to say, you don't know? This pig's eyes really make people want to beat it? Li Chen looked carefully, his face solemn again. Magnolia officinalis. Yes. He was sure that he had not made a mistake. Magnolia officinalis is also a second-level protected medicinal material, a plant of the Magnoliaceae family. The dried bark, and branch bark of Magnolia officinalis can be used for dampness, stagnation injury, abdominal distension, vomiting and diarrhea, food stagnation, abdominal distension and constipation, phlegm and cough. This is a rare tree species unique to China, very rare, and this resource is almost gone now. Wild plants are even rarer. Li Chen never thought that what Lao He brought to him would be so precious this time. But the more precious it is, the more it shows that there is a great treasure in this deep mountain. Li Chen couldn't help but feel a little excited. These Chinese herbal medicines can be sold at a sky-high price if they are taken out. Especially in the world of the rich, as long as you have a stepping stone, you can make a lot of money. Now, he already has snow lotus. He also has cordyceps sinensis. Including ginseng and magnolia bark, he already has 4 kinds. He is only 6 short of the top 10. If this gets out, it will probably shock a group of people, and maybe they will be robbed. The rest, such as saffron, 5-lobed coptis, philodendron, asparagus, fritillaria, and Cistant deserticola, have not been found yet. But Li Chen believes that if he really looks for it, it is still possible to find it. As for the rest of the Chinese herbal medicines, these are all known to Li Chen. Perhaps the popularity and medicinal value are weaker than the ginseng and magnolia bark just now. However, in the outside world, it is also a hot commodity. It seems that there are really many treasures in this mountain. Lao He, thank you so much. Li Chen patted Lao He's body and said, let your child eat whatever he wants, but don't chew it randomly, eat it clean. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. The Country Life of a Rich Dad. Author, Wo Shihami Gua. Chapter 209. Lao He was very satisfied with Li Chen's speech. However, just when Lao He was about to start eating, Li Chen pulled his big ears. Are you interested in eating some cooked food? Lao He stared at Li Chen with big eyes. What is cooked food? Is cooked food delicious? Of course it's delicious. Li Chen smiled and said, wait for me here. As he said that, he turned and walked into the house. Soon, Li Chen came over with a bucket of relatively hot pig food, in which he specially added a drop of vitality water. Lao Hei's pig face, which was originally indifferent, suddenly showed a touch of surprise. Is this cooked food? It smells so good. Grunt. Lao Hei's 4 little guys also smelled the smell. Mom, what's this? It looks delicious. Lao Hei kicked away the little cub who was about to eat first. What a disrespectful thing, your mother hasn't eaten yet. Li Chen was speechless when he saw this. Lao Hei, you are too protective of the food. You kicked your own kid. Of course, Lao Hei doesn't care. After Li Chen poured the pig food into a horizontal trough, Lao Hei's eyes lit up. Lao Hei, who has lived in the mountains for a lifetime, has never eaten such delicious food. He took a bite and made a smacking sound. Lao Hei made a happy sound. This cooked food is really delicious, isn't it too delicious? The 4 little pigs squatted aside, watching their mother eating pitifully, and didn't dare to get close easily. In the end, the 4 little pigs ran to Li Chen and called out. Li Chen didn't know whether to laugh or cry. Lao Hei, you are really too much. I would rather eat it myself than give it to your kid. However, Lao Hei didn't have time to pay attention to Li Chen, mainly because it was the first time he ate this cooked food. How delicious! How free! After eating it, it felt like the whole pig life was sublimated. When Li Chen brought pig food to the 4 little piglets, the 4 little pigs immediately shouted happily. Don't shout, if you disturb my children, I won't give you food. The 4 little pigs immediately quieted down. They must not annoy this 2-legged beast. This food is really delicious, I can't help but shout. The 4 little pigs ate louder than Lao Hei, and Lao Hei glared at them with dissatisfaction. There is no sense of being polite, it really makes Lao Hei lose his pig face. Li Chen rolled his eyes when he heard Lao Hei's complaints. Come on, you are the only one who is polite. You are afraid that you have some misunderstanding of the word polite? Daodu sat next to Li Chen, tilting his head, not understanding what is so delicious about these things. It eats rice, and sometimes it is fed by the little master. It tastes much better than these smelly foods. Woof. Daodu looked at Li Chen who slapped him, and didn't understand why the master slapped him. What are you thinking? You are a dog, he is a pig, they are different breeds, why are you so proud? Daodu shrank his head in grievance, what the dog said was right. Then you dogs eat shit, Li Chen said with disdain. Daodu was stunned, and then heaved. Master, you are just talking nonsense, Daodu won't eat it? Okay, you really think you are a human? Li Chen kicked Daodu, he was sure that this dog had evolved. It's hard not to evolve. From the first day of picking up Daodu, this guy has been taking vitality water. Li Chen doesn't know how much he has taken now. Although it is a local dog, it looks quite majestic. More importantly, it has a high IQ and has spirituality. Even if Li Chen didn't use the beast taming technique, Daodu could fully understand his words. Do you think it's a monster or not? After Lao Hei and the 4 kids finished eating, they immediately lay down comfortably, not wanting to leave here at all. It was really delicious. How could there be such delicious food? Li Chen glanced at Lao Hei and his family and said, it's dark now, you should go back early, I will go out for a trip in the next 2 days, and I may be back a little late. Lao Hei immediately became energetic and asked anxiously, what should we do after you leave? What are you panicking about? Li Chen smiled and said, I asked my grandfather to prepare something for you, but you can't cheat my grandfather, you know. The things you bring down must be good things, otherwise I won't give you delicious food in the future. Lao Hei's eyes turned, what should we do if we want to eat cooked food? I will ask my grandfather to prepare it for you, you can rest assured about this. Li Chen smiled and said, wait, I will pack another bag for you, you can save a little food, I am almost broke by you. Lao Hei's face turned red, but it was a pity that his skin was too dark to see. After Li Chen had loaded it with vegetables, Lao Hei immediately swung his pigtail, took his cub, and walked leisurely towards the forest. Li Chen couldn't help but be overjoyed when he saw this. Wild ginseng and Magnolia officinalis, this is simply amazing. He couldn't continue to plant this wild ginseng. But Magnolia officinalis is still okay, it should be able to survive. Li Chen found a place, planted the Magnolia officinalis seedling, and then exchanged it for vitality water and dripped it into the tree seeds. Whether it can grow up depends on the fate of the thing. This wild ginseng seems to be very old, at least 100 years old. In today's market, even 50 and 80-year-old ginseng are rare, let alone 100-year-old ginseng. As soon as they come out, they are almost taken by the rich. As for those on the market, those that are 30 years old are considered the best of the best. If they are auctioned, the price will be quite expensive, and there may be a rush. This is entirely possible. After Li Chen carefully cleaned it, he finally dropped another drop of vitality water, which has a positive effect on everything. He was about to send Li Nanfei and Li Biwu back, so if he met their mother, he would not be empty-handed. Sending this gift over was a token of his affection. Of course, the two little guys couldn't eat this ginseng now, but if something happened in the future, they could still use it as an emergency. Sending it over was also the result of Li Chen's careful consideration. After processing the ginseng, Li Chen found a prepared box to pack it. Originally, he planned to send the artificial ginseng he planted. But now, the best wild ginseng appeared, and he didn't need artificial ginseng at all. Daodu followed Li Chen, looking worried. Li Chen gently kicked Daodu and asked, "What's wrong with you?" Daodu stared at Li Chen with a trace of sadness, barking. "Are you going to send the little master and his stupid brother away?" Li Chen was stunned. "How did you know? This dog is smart, only the little master is stupid." Daodu stared at her. Can he not send her away? Li Chen's body was stiff. After staring at Daodu for a long time, he rubbed his dog's head and said, "Her mother misses her very much. Although I am reluctant to let her go, Xiao has her own family after all. Do you understand? The Country Life of a Rich Dad." Author, Wo Shihami Gua. Chapter 210. Daodu shook his head, indicating that he didn't understand and didn't want to understand. It just didn't want the little master to leave. That's all. Li Chen sighed, but some things can't be forced. Daodu walked into the house with his head down. This dog is very sensitive. Almost grew up with Li Biwu. Now that Li Biwu is leaving, it is very reluctant and sad. However, it can't change the ending, nor can it change this fate. Looking at Daodu's listless look, Li Chen didn't know how to persuade him for a while. It has been following Li Biwu's butt since childhood. When Li Biwu had no playmates, it was Li Biwu's playmate. This feeling is deeper than anyone else. Li Chen went to take a shower and didn't enter the house this time. Li Biwu, this little girl, actually didn't know that Sangwo would take her back tomorrow. "Daddy." When Li Biwu, who was jumping on the bed, saw Li Chen coming in, he immediately stood up. "Xiao Wu." Li Chen walked over, and Li Biwu immediately opened her hands and rushed over. Finally, she jumped up, but she didn't jump up, but sat on the bed with her buttocks. Li Nanfei, who was sitting next to her, shook his head. The stupid sister is always a stupid sister. How could she jump up after eating so much? Ha ha. Li Chen saw the scene and laughed instead. Li Biwu was not shy either, she lay there giggling. Beijing. Dong dong. Sitting elegantly on the sofa, Murong Shui, who was looking at something, looked at the door. Madam. Wu Ma stood at the door and called softly. What's wrong? Feng Jie is here. Wu Ma had a smile on her face. When Murong Shui heard this, she pinched her temples with a headache. He. Thank you, Wu Ma. After Li Zifeng poked her little head out, she slipped in. Seeing Li Zifeng's back as she entered, Wu Ma also smiled. Only the second young lady dares to be so unrestrained in front of the lady. Even the eldest young master is well behaved here. However, when someone with the temperament of the second young lady comes to accompany the lady, this family will be a little warmer. Mom, Li Zifeng ran over, kicked her shoes with both feet, and landed steadily on the shoe rack. She ran to Murong Shui's side without even looking at her. Murong Shui saw the scene and her eyelids jumped. She wanted to scold. Moi. Li Zifeng kissed her mother Murong Shui's face, which was still full of collagen, and instantly made Murong Shui lose her temper. Murong Shui pushed the computer desk in front of her away and sighed, "How many times have I told you that you are a girl, can't you be more reserved?" Reserved, Li Zifeng widened her eyes, "Do you want to be like my eldest brother?" No, 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 that's too scary. Murong Shui. Mom. Why hasn't the third brother come back yet? Murong Shui glanced at Li Zifeng, stared at her for several seconds and said, "He has to cooperate with the publicity and is busy outside." Really? But I haven't seen him on the news recently, Li Zifeng asked suspiciously. So. Ahem, as the second sister, I feel that I have an obligation to care about my younger brother. How about this, I go find him. He is too unreasonable. He doesn't come back to accompany his beautiful mother after filming. Hey, Mom, let go. Li Zifeng grinned. Murong Shui grabbed Li Zifeng's ear and said coldly, "Do you think your mother is old? So I'm stupid? How dare I?" Li Zifeng took a breath. "It hurts, let go, let go." Murong Shui then let go, "Just stay at home peacefully, don't interfere in your brother's affairs." Li Zifeng was about to speak when the door was knocked again. She couldn't help but frown. Murong Shui didn't have any dissatisfaction and said, "Come in." "Madam." "Get out." Before Wu Ma finished speaking, a domineering voice sounded outside. Then, the door was pushed open. Standing at the door was a woman, a charming woman with a perfect figure. However, when seeing this woman walk in, both Murong Shui and Li Zifeng changed their faces. "Who let you in?" Li Zifeng said angrily. This woman with outstanding temperament and perfect figure laughed harshly after hearing Li Zifeng's scolding. "What? The eldest niece doesn't welcome your aunt?" Murong Yan crossed her arms in front of her chest, squeezing out an amazing arc. Li Zifeng was about to get up, but was held down by Murong Shui. "What's the matter?" Seeing Murong Shui's indifferent look, Murong Yan was a little surprised. However, she also felt it was normal. After all, Murong Shui looked like this every time she came here. No emotion, no warmth, like a living dead. Murong Yan walked over and sat down on the sofa beside her in Li Zifeng's extremely angry eyes. The sky blue Chong Sam, as she sat down, outlined an amazing arc. The exquisite curves were unobstructed. Murong Yan sat down elegantly, looking at Murong Shui's face that made her jealous, and said, "I came here to inform you of 3 things. Upon hearing this, Li Zifeng's face sank. However, Murong Shui was still as calm as ever, and seemed to not care at all. Murong Yan did not feel disappointed, but said calmly, "You must know the first thing. Now, you have been out of the film industry for 10 years. Logically, you can make a comeback this year." At this point, Murong Yan smiled, with a somewhat sarcastic smile. "You don't want to be a good lady, but to be an actor. Do you think you are cheap? You are looking for death." Li Zifeng was furious, and her eyes seemed to be spitting fire. However, as soon as she stood up, She was pulled by Murong Shui. Murong Yan looked at Li Zifeng provocatively, look at you, except for the eldest son who satisfied the old man, starting from her, all of them are ugly. You. Murong Yan became more and more provocative, look at your eldest daughter, what does she look like? She is simply a disgrace to our Murong family. She knows how to wield swords and guns all day long, and knows how to fight and cause trouble. It's not enough for you to embarrass our Murong family, and you want your daughter to continue to embarrass her. Li Zifeng was about to explode with anger. This bitch ain't dared to say that about her mother. She wanted to beat her up. And your second son is the same as you, what's wrong? Do you want to get involved in this big dive out of the entertainment industry? Oh, I forgot to say, your second daughter was kidnapped? Tisk tisk, I really want to thank the person who kidnapped her. If it weren't for that person, our Murong family would have been in trouble for a long time. Could it be that the genes of the bastards are all inherited? Haha. Murong Yan laughed, but he was always paying attention to the changes in Murong Shui's expression. Unfortunately, Murong Shui remained unmoved. Murong Shui, your oldest child is already 9 years old, are you really willing to accept this? That man has not dared to stand up until now, is he a coward or a eunuch? Or did you cheat on him? Pa.